All right, friend, go check your circuit breaker, put your phone on airplane mode if you can't control your thumbs, and sit your tail down right here with me. We need to have a serious high voltage kitchen table talk because the universe is about to drop a lightning bolt directly onto our collective grid. Listen, if the last few days of Mercury retrograde in Cancer making you cry over old childhood toys wasn't enough, the cosmos is about to dial the intensity up to a clean 100,000 volts. We need to talk about Friday, July 3rd. If the air feels staticky, if your skin is prickling, or if you feel like you're stranded in the middle of a thunderstorm with a giant metal rod, you are not crazy. We are hitting a massive explosive planetary flashpoint. The cosmic planet of raw action, aggression, and drive, Mars, is moving through the hyperactive, fast-talking air sign of Gemini. And on July 3rd, it is running directly into a head-on collision with Uranus, the planet of sudden shocks, radical disruptions, rebellions, and lightning bolt breakthroughs, which is also sitting in Gemini. Let's call this entire chaotic cosmic alignment exactly what it is, y'all. The plot twist paradox and sudden redirection reality check. To understand why this is such a big deal, look at the characters involved. Mars is the celestial warrior who wants to charge forward, conquer the heel, and make moves now. Gemini is a sign of the mind, communication, ideas, and choices. So Mars in Gemini already has our thoughts racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. But when Mars collides with Uranus, it's like dropping a live toaster into a hot tub. This transit is volatile, electrifying, and completely unapologetically unpredictable. It is the cosmic fuse blowing out. Uranus doesn't do gradual transitions. It does sudden, shocking updates. When these two planets conjoin in a loud air sign like Gemini, the universe is turning the electricity all the way up. Did a major piece of news drop out of nowhere that completely changes your plans for the month? Classic Mars-Uranus connection. Did you have a sudden brilliant flash of genius that makes you want to completely tear down your old business model and start over? That's the lightning bolt. Did you get into a sudden explosive argument over a text message thread because someone misread your tone? Honey, put the phone down. Here is the medicine you need to swallow today. If a door slams shut in your face on July 3rd, do not try to kick it down. The universe isn't trying to punish you, honey. It is forcing a radical, sudden change in directions because the path you were walking on was out of alignment with your sovereignty. And very real, heart-centered, friend-to-friend safety warning here, play it safe physically. This is erratic, high-voltage energy. Don't go trying to fry and fix wires, and don't speed on the highway because you're impatient, and don't push your physical body past its breaking point. Be cool. Keep your nervous system grounded. Now, listen for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus to see exactly which house this high voltage explosive is hitting in your personal chart and where you need to navigate the plot twist. Aries is going to be hitting your third house of communication, mindset, and local circles. It's targeting your mouth, your text threads, your siblings, and your daily commute. Your ruling planet Mars is at the center of this explosion, Aries, right in your house of thought and talk. Your brain is operating on absolute nitrous oxide. Sudden shocking news or explosive arguments could pop off in your local circle or inbox. Count to 100 before you reply to anything and anybody. Channel this lightning bolt into a sudden flash of genius for a writing project or a brilliant marketing strategy instead of blowing up in a relationship. Now, Taurus, it's going to be hitting your second house of money, self-worth, and core values. It's targeting your bank account, your material assets, and your financial security. You hate sudden financial surprises more than any other sign, Taurus, but the universe is shaking up your wallet. Expect a sudden, unexpected expense or a radical breakthrough regarding your streams of income. A door might slam shut on an old way of making money to force you to move into a more sovereign, lucrative direction. Don't panic spend or make impulsive financial pivots out of fear. Gemini, it's going to be hitting your first house of identity, the body, and self-image. It's targeting your literal physical vessel, your appearance, and your entire sense of self. This explosion is happening directly on your face, Gemini. Mars and Uranus are colliding in your sign. You are vibrating with pure static electricity here. You might feel an overwhelming, radical urge to completely change your look, your name, or your life path out of nowhere. Watch out for accidental proneness or physical burnout. Burn this energy off safely through a hard workout or dance session. Step into your brilliant dynamism, but let your body catch up to your brain. Cancer is going to be hitting your 12th house of the subconscious, dream state, and hidden realms. It's going to target your hidden psychology, sleep patterns, and invisible anxieties. Everyone else is acting out publicly, but your brain is hosting a chaotic, high-voltage fireworks show behind closed doors while you're trying to rest. So, a sudden, shocking, intuitive breakthrough or the abrupt ending of a deep-seated subconscious fear might hit you. Your dreams will be loud, and old trauma responses might flare up unexpectedly. Stop trying to intellectually micromanage your healing. Turn off the lights and let your nervous system safely collapse into rest. Leo is going to be hitting your 11th house of friendships, soul tribes, and social networks. It's targeting your group chats, your alliances, and your grand visions for the future. The potential for sudden dramatic shakeups here in your social circle is sky high. You need to focus on friendships that might abruptly end, or a faded, shocking new connection could drop into your life out of nowhere to change your future trajectory. Do not get sucked into petty group chat debates or online wars. Use this electric breakthrough energy to crowdsource a major visionary dream with people who match your frequency. Virgo is going to be hitting your 10th house of career, public reputation, and corporate legacy. You're targeting your professional empire, your bosses, and your public standing. The lightning bolt is hitting the very top of your chart, Virgo, which means your career path is experiencing a sudden radical pivot. A sudden change in leadership, an unexpected project cancellation, or a shocking breakthrough that moves you into a position of true authority is on the horizon. If a professional doors slam shut today, let it go, let it slam. You are being forcefully redirected toward a career blueprint that actually respects your sovereignty. Congratulations in advance. Libra is hitting your 9th house of higher learning, worldviews, and global horizons. It's targeting your belief systems, publishing projects, and long-distance plans. You are usually the graceful diplomat, Libra, but a sudden cosmic shockwave is hitting your house of perspective. Expect sudden disruptions to international travel, legal matters, or higher education logistics. Alternatively, you might experience a radical lightning bolt epiphany that completely demolishes an old philosophy you used to hold sacred. Pivot quickly and embrace the expansive shift. Scorpio, it's going to hit your 8th house of deep intimacy, shared resources, and shadow work. It's targeting your contracts, investments, debts, and deep psychological trust. You love control, Scorpio, but Mars and Uranus are teaming up to pick the lock on your deepest vault. A sudden breakthrough regarding an investment, inheritance, or joint financial ties, or an abrupt realization about an intimacy block is on the horizon for you. Navigate your ancestral cabinet with razor-sharp precision to clear out the old survival bracing. Drop the emotional armor and let the truth set you free. Sagittarius is going to be hitting your 7th house of one-on-one partnerships and closest mirrors. It's targeting your romantic partner, your spouse, or your core business collaboration. The high voltage explosion is happening directly across from you, meaning the people in your life are bringing the absolute chaos right to your front door. Expect sudden arguments or abrupt, shocking revelations within a key relationship. A partnership might experience a radical pivot or a faded shift in dynamics. Use your voice assertively to clear the air, but do not weaponize your intelligence to wound the people you love, okay? Capricorn is going to hit your 6th house of daily routine, work environment, and somatic health. Your schedule, your day-to-day work tasks, and your physical body is the target here. You love a predictable, orderly schedule, but the universe is throwing a literal grenade into your to-do list today, Capricorn. A grenade is crazy. You are to expect sudden disruptions at work, tech crashes in your daily workflow, or an abrupt physical symptom demanding you to stop, pushing yourself. Stop trying to multitask through a hurricane. Treat your body like a temple. Slow your pace down and complete tasks one by one with precision. Aquarius is hitting your 5th house of creative projects, romance, and radical joy. It's targeting your artistic creations, your dating life, and your inner child. Your traditional ruling planet Uranus is involved in this high voltage mess, unlocking a wild surge of creative brilliance or romantic electricity. A sudden flash of creative genius that demands immediate execution, or an abrupt, electrifying twist in a romantic situation is on the rise for you. Follow where your curiosity leads you out of nowhere. Take action on what brings you joy, but back up your creative digital files before everything glitches out, okay? And lastly, Pisces. It's going to be hitting your 4th house of home, family foundations, and inner sanctuary. The target here, your literal physical household, your roots, and your family dynamics. There's a high voltage energy or a sudden shockwave hitting the literal structure of your home base. Expect an unexpected household breakdown, or you might want to check your appliances or your plumbing. A sudden move or an abrupt, intense family conversation rising to the surface. Speak up clearly about your emotional boundaries. Use this electric energy to clear out old domestic stagnation and make your space a true safe landing pad here. People, do not try to control the lightning storm. It's not going to work. The next time you feel that frantic urge to panic, scream down a phone line, or frantically fix a situation that is falling apart out of nowhere, pause. Sacred pause. Take your hands off the steering wheel for a split second. Let the tower fall if it wants to fall. Let the chaos happen. It's happening for a reason. The feeling underneath that chaos is where your true liberation lives. We're navigating this high voltage clearing together. Keep your feet flat on the floor, your heart open, and don't touch any exposed wiring, please.